Welcome back for our farm and ranch news. And the cattle market continues to climb higher, but first, let's look to the possibility of a railroad strike. And today we see that agriculture groups, including the National Cattlemen's Beef Association and National Potato Council, have joined a letter urging President Biden to continue engaging with railroad unions and railroads to ratify an agreement that would avoid a rail strike. In September, the president helped broker an agreement between the unions and railroads, but two unions recently voted not to ratify the agreement. The rejection of the agreement increases the chances of a rail strike, which would be detrimental to the cattle industry and cropping sectors. The groups cite that nearly 40% of the nation's long-distance freight travels by rail. Because of the importance of reliable rail service for transporting feed and fuel to farmers and livestock producers is a high concern. The unions say that the proposal denied workers the basic right of paid time for illness. Last week, U.S. Senator Chuck Grassley of Iowa stated that if rail companies and labor unions could not come to terms voluntarily, Congress would be ready to step in to prevent a strike that could cripple an already fragile supply chain. Well, as I mentioned at the beginning of the report, the cattle markets are higher, and the cash cattle trade was about $2 higher for live southern deals this past week at $1.50, while northern dress cattle traded $5 higher at $2.40. Now, the cash market is expected to stay elevated as front-end supplies of market-ready cattle are incredibly sparse. Across the West, the cattle market in our local region, we're seeing prices of $1 to $5 higher this past week. That's today's Farm and Ranch News.